Hello everyone, my name is Maribel Quiros and this is my art channel. In this video, I'm going to sketch this beautiful deer. And this is my final sketch. So if you like art and you're interested in how I sketch this from start to finish, then keep watching. So here I pulled out my sketch pad and now I'm placing the deer where I want it in the middle of the sketch pad. With one of my hands, I'm zooming in and out of the picture and I'm deciding where I want to start. So I've made my decision and I've decided to start on the forehead. As you can see, it's not anything with a lot of detail. I'm not pressing too hard on the pencil. I'm actually just kind of dragging the pencil. And I am starting with the antlers after that. And I went ahead and I started to move to sketch the antlers into the direction that I saw it in the picture. So sorry about not getting that part up there. You guys didn't get to see that. But here I'm going to switch over to the other side and I am going to start sketching the other antler. And as I'm sketching, I'm looking at the picture because I need to know exactly where everything is going to stop. Like here, as you can see, the antler kind of goes in that direction. And then here, those are little two pieces there. And I'm also observing the placement, because you want it to be in the same place. Oh, there's the ear. Now I'm adding the ear. And okay, so there you go. Once I'm done with that side, then I'm going to start on the other side. Now I want you guys to notice that when I start the other ear, you see where I put the pencil and then I dragged it down? That is where the tip of the ear ends in the picture. So I just tried following the steps, following the picture, and then I went from there, I went down. I sketched it down. Yeah, see the side of the ear. And I am now filling it in. Okay, so when you are sketching, make sure the placement is where it's at on the picture. Try your best. Okay, see the tip of the ear where it's at, right behind the antler, by the curve, where it curves up. It doesn't have to be perfect. You try your best. And here I'm going to put the eye. And at this point, you should know where the placement is for the eye. Let's see, where am I going to put that? I've decided that it's going to go right there. And what I've noticed is that the more details that I add, like I'm going to put some details under the eye. It just makes it look a lot more like the picture. So see, okay, so now I'm going to the nose, and I've decided that is as far as it's going to go, right? So you see that little detail under the eye and around the eye, under the ear. All that, I got it from the picture. And so here it is. That's as far as I wanted to go with the nose. Then I sketch the nose there, okay? You don't want to make it too long, his beak too long, because then it's not going to look right. So, fill that in. And I missed a really good part of the sketch, but the camera stopped working, so sorry about that. It's just shut off on me. Okay, so here I am back to filling in the body of the deer. And as you can see, as I'm looking at the picture, I'm just following the lines on the picture. So it's just lines and all kinds of shapes that I'm following. I'm not really looking at the deer as an animal. I'm just looking at all I see is lines and shaded areas, maybe different shapes, and that's what I do. If you break down a picture into lines and shapes and stuff like that and shaded areas, it's not going to be as hard when you sketch it, right? And so now this side over here, a little bit nervous because of not that part, but the other side, because that is where it curves. That part. I don't know if you guys saw that. You see how I'm doing my pencil, and then here you'll see me in a little bit. Hold on. You see that? And then I move back over here. So that one, I was a little bit hesitant because I didn't know like how to go about that, because it's going to look weird at first, but you'll see. See how I'm going from one side to the other, and then I just decided, okay, there's where it's going to be. And then I erased that part. See? And then now I'm sketching it in there. Okay? See? So now I'm going to go back up to the body, fill it in. If there is shaded areas or anything that I need to add there to kind of, I guess, where you're copying it really, but you're sketching it. And now I'm back to the front. I'm going to add this leg here, right? This leg is the only one that I had a problem with. The rest were fine. I was still nervous, trying to see what the placement of it. But I think that's the only one that I had a really problem. And I think it's because you see that curve there? I think it's because of that. Anyways, but I kept going. So let's keep going. What I'm trying to do here, and I wasn't doing a good job. I was trying to get the leg. Sometimes when I get frustrated, when it doesn't work out, I just move on to another part of the sketch. And that's what you should do. Like if you're not getting a certain piece, just move on. You see, look at the nose and the beak. You see how I'm putting the pencil right there? Because I'm trying to get it that little. Oh my God. So horrible. Okay, sorry guys. You see where I was pointing at it, the nose, and with the pencil, the beak, and then the middle part of the back. I needed to do that because I knew that's where it, see that? I had in the middle, that little where it bends in. That part was in the picture. That's the placement. Okay? And so I had to do that right there. So now I'm going to do the back leg eventually. But you see how I ended the back part, and now I curved it, and I'm trying to fill it in, all those spaces there. And so now I'm going to do the leg, the other leg in the front, I think. Let's see. So I had to go back to the picture and see, where does it start? You see how that little, it dips in there? Okay, so then I saw this here, which was kind of like defining the leg. And so I added that in there. See how it's starting to take shape? So again, just do lines, think shapes, lines, shaded areas, nothing complicated, because then you're going to be too scared to move forward. All right. Oh, there you go. Well, I got a piece of it. So now I'm going to go back in, and I'm working in that middle part. You see that? Shade it in a little bit more. Give it a little bit of a definition there. So I'm going to work on that leg in the front. And just kind of give it shaded areas, give it a little bit of a definition, and then go back to the leg that I really was having a hard time doing. And when I looked at the picture, the knees was the part that I had to get, that it had to be the same. So at this point, what you can do, I think I have a line in the middle. I drew a line. Just draw a line, just so you know that that is where the knees go. So now I've gone back to the back. I'm going to do the back legs. So again, all of these, you see where I put that line up and then that V, upside down V, all of that has to be in the same placement as where the leg is back there. You see that? So now I'm going to do the bottom of the belly. Yeah. Okay, so here I am trying to figure out where I'm going to put the leg because I still have two legs in the back. And placement is everything, guys. Placement is everything. So I decided that I needed to define the belly and add it, whatever it had in there, you know, the shaded areas. And I gave it a layer there, if you can see. So now I hope I start with the leg. You see how it's taking me so long? Because I'm adding all the details. I zoomed in and I'm adding all of these details as I'm working on the leg, working my way down on the leg. I'm trying to keep it as the way that it is. You know, like with all the details and the shadings and you know, the shape. So there you go. That's the back leg over there. I was a little bit scared about the back leg because that's the one that's farther from you. And, well, you know, in the picture and here. This is what I did. I just drew a line in the middle. See how I'm looking at the front knees and I'm measuring? And so what I decided to do was just move it. Let me see. When am I going to do it? Okay. So here it is. So there it is. I'm going to draw a line. There you go. And I'm going to say, okay, this is where the knees go. So from here on, I'm going to now, it had a little bend to it, that leg. And I didn't really go too much into detail, so I just kind of filled it in with the pencil. And what I did here, you see how straight the leg is? Watch, I'm going to erase it and then add a little curve, and you'll see the difference. Oh, it's a big difference. Watch, see? I erased it, and now I'm going to add a little bend to it. You see how it gave it a little bit of a better look to it? And so I just kind of went in and filled it in just with the pencil. Now I'm erasing everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the water, the ripples in the water. Actually, I'm going to outline it, actually. I'm just going to outline everything. And it's going to give it a more defined look. See that? It's going to give it a little bit of a defined look. And it always looks nicer when I outline it. For some reason, everything looks nice when I outline it. So, okay, so I'm going into the antler. I'm adding a little bit of details in there. Okay, see that? Going back, always go back if you have to. And, you know, you see that? The neck. I was really scared I wasn't going to get the neck, the twisting in the neck. And, you know, the leg placements, knees and everything. So, but it turned out good. Anyways, if you're still here and you haven't, you know, just gotten out of the video, thank you. And here I am adding the ripples in the water because remember the picture, the deer is in the water. And I just kind of played around with how the ripples would look. I don't know if I did the right thing or not or whatever. And that's okay. And only because I had taken so long, I didn't add the tree in the back and all the other stuff. And I was pretty much tired at this point. But I thought it came out good. So there you go. Everything's looking nice. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know what you are going to be doing for your art. Bye.